Good evening and welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Playoffs from Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Paul Graham with you along with Bob Lee. Thrilled to be with you. A doubleheader scheduled will now be 2 separate matches. Tonight it's the number 5 seed, Sean Taylor, defending champ, and number 6 seed, Steve Renaud Jr., son of Steve Renaud Sr. Let's talk to Steve Renaud Jr. first. Steve, you won against your first match against Ed Woodside, number 3 seed. And you bowled Sean Taylor earlier this year, had 3 close strings, 2 by 1 pin, 1 by 2 pins, took 8 of 14 off him. Your thoughts on tonight's match?
It's going to be another close match. We both had a good year, and may the best bowler, move on.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Sean, take it over here. Sean, first year in the ACST, 1 for 1. You won the title last year over John Winchell. This year, you're in the chance to get into the conference semifinals or finals now. Won it last year. You're the 5th seed this year in the same division as Justin Waters. A good matchup tonight, Steve Renaud Jr. Your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, it's going to be a very tough match. I mean, we bowled together back in week 6 and 7. It was very, very close that night. So total pinfall tonight. So there's no points that I have to worry about there.
And both your parents here all in attendance. Yours and Steve. So
yeah, big match. Good
luck tonight. It's a 5-string format, $5 at a time, no points. Normally it's 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 4 for total. It's all total pinfall for 5 strings. Should there be a tie after 5 strings, a 1-string roll-off. And we'll get started in just a moment here from Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass. It's been upset city so far. 13 of the 18 matches so far have been won by the lower seed teams. Here's a recap so far of what's happened in the upsets in the semi-pro and pro division. Our doubleheader match is going to be postponed to the second match right after this match instead. So it's going to be Justin Waters and Scott Douglas on a second match.
Came all the way just to see me?
So those are the upsets so far. And the South here, the Southern Conference, these are the standings in the playoffs so far, what has happened so far. Justin Waters defeated Steve Walsh in the first round. Scott Douglas beat Tim Douglas. Steve Renaud Jr. Beat Steve Ed Woodside. And Sean Taylor defeated Jim Hunter at CPL. Doubleheader here tonight, 2 separate matches. The winner tonight, these next 2 matches go to the conference finals. We'll get underway here in Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass, on Route 109, lanes 19 and 20. Bob Lee with us. Bob, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. It looks like Steve's ready to go with box 1. Paul, great job.
Underway here on the head pin. Has a 2-2 split. 4-7 left side, 6-10 to the right. 3 pieces of wood. Nice effort, all but the 10 pin. First to 5 here in Millis. Starts over the 9. Justin Waters running behind schedule with his golf job. He's a golf pro, teaches lessons, Marlboro Country Club, so he's going to be doing a separate match afterwards. Have a few live here as well. Renaud headpin again, second time in a row. Another ugly split. 4-7, 5 in the middle, 10 to the right, 2 pieces of wood. Trying to kick it over. What a try. At least up the ball with discount, the 5 and 10. Steve, 138 and 114, second place. Ed Woodside won the division. He beat Ed in that first round, the 6-3 matchup. Sweeps it for a nice 10. 19 through 2 here in the first of 5. Steve Renaud Jr. bowled in the same division as Steve Walsh, Rich Kochi, as well as Ed Woodside. ACST average of 115. Average 115 in the first string in the 18-week season. Bowlers typically bowl twice a month. 9 months, 18 weeks in the playoffs. 3 rounds, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Renaud, nice ball. Good try. Almost pulled it off. He's up the 4 pin. Steve's ACST high single is 145. 9, 28 through 3. Good pinning. Looking for his first mark. Also has a 144, 143, 141 and 140. His lowest ACST single this year, 92. Fourth box, first string. Off to the left, gets 7, has a break with the 1, the 3, and the 10, 2 pieces of wood. ACST high 3 is 405. For a spare, looks good, he's got it. First mark of the match. 38 in the ball through 4. For the number 6 seed, Steve Renaud Jr. against number 5 seed, Sean Taylor, defending champion. On the spare fill, looks good, but too full, right down the middle. Spread eagle. Three to 5 in the head pin so far in the match. Try and grab at least 3 here, and does. Eight box, 50 half. Defending champion Sean Taylor, number 5 seed, third best record in the conference, behind Justin Waters in the same division. Tim Douglas, number 2 seed, upset by Scott Douglas in the first round, had the second best record. That's why Sean is number 5 seed. Taylor starts off head pin, 9. He's at the king pin, that's the 5 pin. Sean bowls in Division 2 of the ACST Southern Conference. Use the wood for a spare. 10 in the ball to start. Up 1 plus his bonus ball. Up against a 50 half from Steve Renaud Jr. Sean bowls in the same division as Justin Waters, Chris McClellan, who just missed out in the playoffs, and Mike Nardone. Has an ACST average of 122. On the bonus, goes right, gets 4. 4 horsemen plus the 6 and the 10 on the right. 14 up to 1, up 5 in the string. Right in the hole. That's a Paul Grant shot. Bob Lee on the score cam and all the technology tonight. Outstanding job as always. Taylor 6. That's the boxes I wanted to erase the scoreboard and make it 2 10s. Spare 4, 6, 20 through 2. Both each with a spare 4. He's up 1 in the string. 5 string total pinfall to advance to the next round. Head pin there, good split. No split rather, the 6 and 10. 2 pieces of wood. Sean averages of 114 in the first string. That's his lowest string during the 18-week ACST season with a 122 ACST average. For a spare, yes! Second spare of the string, 30 in the ball through 3. Sean is a police officer for over 10 years, currently working in Foxborough, Mass. Bachelor's degree in criminal justice. On the bonus, right in the pocket, has the goalpost, the 7 and 10, 4 pieces of wood. 3 out of 4 in the head pin, that's a good sign. 38 through 3, up 10 in the string. Try and bounce it over. Oh, right over the 10 pin, not quite. Heck of a try by the defending champ. Wasn't there, 9. 47 through 4, up 5 in the string. Up against a 50 half from Steve Renaud Jr. Sean's ACST high single 162. Head pin again. This time it's a split. Has the 3, 6 on the right, 2 pieces of wood, 4, 7 left. 80% of the head pin, Bob's a good sign.
Yeah, that's well. Sean's routinely a 70% bowler. I would.
Oh, what a shot for a spare! Wood definitely helped. Third spare of the string, and a 57 half for the number 1, defending champ, the number 5 seed Sean Taylor. 57 in the ball, up 7 plus 1, and we switched to lane 20. Steve Renaud Jr. had a 50 half, had a spare 4 in the 4th, and has a check mark. Featuring the 2, 4, 7, and the 5 to the right with the zebra stripes in red. A lot of leagues, that's the head pin. You hit that ball, you get bonus money. And nice shot for a spare. Second spare of the string, 4 out of 6 in the head pin. And the first to 5 for Millis. Steve told me earlier this year if you bowled his father, Steve Renaud Sr, during his prime, his father would kick his butt. And there's a diamond. 6 fill, 66 through 6. Diamonds go about 27% for pro bowlers that would. All stats provided by Spread Eagle Productions. Leaves up the 2 and the 4. Renaud Jr. a 9, 66. Make that 75 through 7. Steve's had 4 600 games during the 18-week ACST season. Again, they bowl twice a month on average. His best was 663 in week 3. He had a 145, a 117. As he drills 8, he's up to 5 and 9. A 145, a 117, a 143, a 128, and a 130. ACST low 5 this year was 531. For another spare, right in the nose. Tough break. Hit the object pin, wouldn't carry. It goes wide right for a 9, 84 through 8 in the first to 5. Paul Grant, Bob Lee with you live from Ryan Family Amusements. Bob, your thoughts on the match early on?
Well, we've seen Sean has the early advantage, 3 marks in his first half, and Stevie right now doing his best. He's gonna need to make these 2 to give Sean something to shoot for. Head pins, Sean was 4 out of 5, and Steve, I believe Stevie was had 3 in his first, and
6 now.
6 now. Yeah, 6 out of 8.
It's got the check mark, good wood to help, plus the 7 pin. Can he kick it over? Missed the object pin.
Gonna be bowling 5.
We'll get Steve Renaud Sr to join it in a little bit. A couple words about his son. 10. Correction, 9 in the gutter. As I was looking away, as usual. 93 through 9. Right at this match, it'll be number 1 seed Justin Waters and number 7 seed Scott Douglas, who upset his brother Tim Douglas by 12 pins. A thrilling match from Alley-Cat Lanes in Kingston a couple weeks ago. You can catch that on Spread Eagle Productions. Renaud with a 2-4-7 spare lead. These go about 51% for pro bowlers that would, and he gets it. Third spare of the string, 103 in the ball on the 10th. Steve throws a really fast ball. You have the Bob Lee radar gun here tonight, Bob?
I do not. We have the speedometer up there, but it maxes out at 38. He's well above the maximum right now.
Head pin in again. 8 out of 11 to head pin. A 108 first string for the number 6 seed Steve Renaud Jr. 3 spares in that string. So a decent start. Not his average of 115, but 8 for 11 to head pin. That's a good sign overall.
Yeah. His objects were good on the first pin, but you got to watch those second and third balls.
Yep. Sean Taylor, defending champion on a spare, 57 the ball on lane 20 here in Millis. Goes right, gets a break at 7. 1, 2, and 4. 64.5, up 14 in the string, up against a 108 from Steve Renaud Jr. They missed right, missed opportunity. 3 pinners only go about 51%, Bob. It's amazing. It's so low of a stat.
It always surprises me that it's very similar to the 2-pinner. I mean, my sample is now up to several hundred, but I'm waiting. I eventually I'm going to see those 2 split off a little. So 3-pinner has to be harder than a 2-pinner, right?
9 in the box, 60. Make that 73 through 6 after that 9 box, and gets the head pin, but has the 2, the 9, and the 10. 2 pieces of wood. 5 for 7 on the head pin here in the first to 5. 3 spares so far. Spare 4, spare 8, and spare 7. Another piece of wood pin fell. Now he just has the 9 and 10. Try to grab one here. And gets 1 for 9. Good pinning. 82 through 7, up 7 in the string. Total pinfall through 5 strings will determine the winner. The winner tonight advances to the conference finals. We'll play the Justin Waters or Scott Douglas. 5-7 leave, one piece of wood. Both bowlers on the head pin a lot here in the first string. This is first spare. Good try. Sean uses 2.6 pound Paramount bowling balls. He gets a 10. 92 through 8, up 8 in the string. Sean's had 13,600 strings. Lowest is 501. He's had two 675 series back-to-back weeks. There's a good ball there, 9. Has the 6 pin left up. He's also had a 672 and a 671 series a share. And got the back end of the wood for a spare. Sigh of relief. Anyway they fall. Spare in the ninth. 102 in a ball through 9. Four spares. On the bonus ball, head pin again. And another split. 4-7 left, 6-10 on the right. I mean, 8 for 10 the head pin. That's a good sign also for him. Chops out 1. So 15 through 9. Up against a spare 5 here. Try to grab the short 2. And that's pro bowling. Gets to 9. 117 make that in the first string. So he takes it 117 to 108 and leads the match by 9. Four more strings to go. And the first of 2 matches today. Our doubleheader is now split in half. Justin Waters, Scott Douglas on deck. Shortly after 8:15 or so, right around 8:15 or so, give or take. Paul Grant Bodley with you live from Ryan Field Amusements, Millis, Mass. The Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinals. Steve Renaud Jr. second string underway. Gets a break, back door, almost. That would have been a Julian. That's from the last pin to fall is the head pin, a backdoor strike. For a spare, right on it to start the second. 4th spare of the match, 10 of the ball. Nice ball, strike on spare. Way to start the second string. 20 after 1, 30 plus 2. On the strike, half was to left. Ouch, the 2 and the 8. Another bonus ball coming up on the strike. Ah, too thin, yikes. That's why I hate the half west. It happened to me a lot in my bowling career. Check mark plus the 4-7, 14, make that 34 after 2, after that 14 fill. And chops up 1 for a tough 5. 39 through 3, tough break. You throw a great ball in a spare, Bob, and you get the half wester and a $5.
Yeah, and you get there's 2 objects, right, on that one. But
trying to bounce back, another strike pin, 9. 6 pin left up, piece of wood, high piece of wood. For another mark, looks good, he's got it. On fire here in the second. 49 in the ball through 4. Lost the first by 9, 117, 108. Number 6, Steve Renaud Jr. against number 5 and defending champion, ACST champ, Sean Taylor. Hooks left, has the Caleri. 4 horsemen plus the 8 pin in the back. 54 through 4 in the second of 5. Off to the right, all but the head pin. Solid start to the second string. 9. 63.5, despite only hitting the head pin twice in his first ball. Sean Taylor come up that 117 first string. First block, second string here in Millis. %, the head pin in that first string. 4 spares. He throws a fast, very fast ball also. Goes right, has the 4 Westman, but it's coming back and takes 2 more. Has the 4 and the 7. A sea of wood.
We've clocked Sean at 44 out of the hand last week here, and that one was 35 at the pins.
For a spare, he will get it. A delayed spare. 5th spare of the match in 11 boxes. Up against a spare and a strike 4 and a 63.5. So 54 will tie the match. Just outside the head pin has a clean 4 horseman, the 1, 2, 4, and 7. These go about 36% for pro bowlers that would. Again, all stats provided by Spread Eagle Productions. That's a 6 fill, 16 after 1. Gets 2 there. He's up the 4 and the 7. Nice shot off the wall for a 10. 26 through 2. Down 8 in the string. Up 1 in the match. Taylor goes right and has the 1, 2, and the triangle in the corner, the 6, 9, and 10. One useless piece of wood rolling away. Sean's overall high single 170, high triple of 434. Just missed the head pin, gets 1. That's the 1, 2, 6, and 10. His high 5 is 685, high 10 of 1148. And pretty shot gets 9. 35 through 3, down 4 in the string, up 5 in the match. Sean lives in Milford, Mass, originally from Natick, Mass. These are his home lanes, Ryan Family Amusements on Route 109, Millis, Mass. 22-lane facility. A lot of birthday parties. If you want to book your birthday party, contact Ryan Family Amusements or go to their website, ryanfamily.com. Head pin it has the 2 on the left, 6 pin to the right.
I think he's going to try to bounce it off the can.
Oh, what a try.
Yeah, just wasn't there. Sean continues to hit. He's above 70% so far in this.
10 box, 45 through 4. Down 9 in the string, and we have a tie in the match. What a surprise in the ACST, a tied match. Plenty of time to go, though. 5-string total pinfall for the rights to the conference finals. This time it's the 4 from right, the 1, 3, 6, and 10, left to right. Good bid, at least up the 10 pin. So Steve Renaud Jr., if he misses the shot, will be tied. Sean gets a 9 here. A 10 for the lead by 1, and he gets it. 55.5. The number 5 seed, Sean Taylor. So Steve Renaud Jr. leads by 8 in the string. Sean Taylor leads by 1 in the match. From Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass., the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Pro Division, Southern Conference Semifinals. Paul Grant, Bob Lee with you live. Another match to follow. Number 1 seed, Justin Waters. Number 7, Scott Douglas. And what a shot for a strike. What a hammer that was. Steve Renaud Jr.'s second strike of the string. Thunderous shot. 73 plus 2 through 6. Head pin, trying to get double, but gets 7. Has the 4, 7 left. A plethora of wood plus the 10 pin. 2 spares and 2 strikes here in the second. Another ball to go on the fill. Try to kick it over. Missed the object pin. 8 in the strike, though. 81 through 6. Go for at least 1 here. And does for a 9. 90 through 7, the second of 5. 8 for 11, the head pin in the first string, 4 to 7 here in the second string. Nice ball again. Tough split here, the 5 and the 7. Both balls from a great ball overall so far here early on. Nice spin. Ooh, feel the breeze back here in that one. That was a strong, gusty one there. It wasn't there. 8 box. 98 through 8 here in the second of 5 for Millis. ACST Semifinals Pro Division Southern Conference. Back in the head pin for another strike, almost. 10 pin left up. When he is on, he is on. He won his match with Sean Taylor 8-6 early in the season. Nice ball for a spare in the 9th. 5th mark of the string. 3 spares and 2 strikes. 1 away in the ball through 9. He won 2 strings by 1 pin and 1 string by 2 pins. And won 4 of the 5 strings for lost a total. Head pin again. This time it's a 3-1 split. 4 pin to the left, 3-6-10 to the right. 5 in a row on the head pin this half. And leaves up the 4 to the left, the 3 to the right. Field goal for an 8. 122, second string. It seemed like it's throwing a 150. It seemed like it was going to be a 150 string the way it's throwing that ball, Bob.
You know, there are 5 marks, right? It's above the pro average. A 120 bowler averages a little over 3 spares and just under 1 strike per game.
230 through 2 for Steve Renaud Jr., the number 6 seed. His number 5 seed, Sean Taylor, up 1 in the match, coming in here. Good ball, but a 2-1 split. Has the 6-10 to the right, 2 pieces of wood, 7 to the left. Try to sweep it over. What a try. Good! The ball off the wall for a spare. Wow! Second spare of the string. Had a spare 6 to start. 65 in a ball through 6 in the second of 5. On the bonus, goes right, gets a break, has the 1, 2, and 4. 72 through 6. The match is tied. For another one. Will it go? Yes, off the wall for spare. Second mark in a row, 82 in a ball through 7. Another great, exciting ACST match, Bob. No surprise.
I just love Sean is throwing such a he throws more spin than almost any bowler at his level, and you could see how the action off the walls and off the ceiling in that case.
Well, being a police officer, he's really on target tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
On the bonus, spins it in and gets another 2-1 split. Try it again on the opposite side, the 4, 7, and the 10, 2 pieces of wood. '89 through 7 open now. Wood's coming back, and I think it's going to fall a little short, which it does. Couldn't find a charging station. Fell short. 10, 99 through 8, up 1 in the string, 10 in the match. Nice recovery. Steve Renaud Jr., 122, second string. Sean up against a spare 6 and an 8 here. Nice ball, 9. For another spare, he's got it. 4th spare of the string, had 4 in the first. Still looking for his first strike. 109 on the ball through 9. Looked like Steve was going to gain some ground or take the lead, but Sean Taylor says not so fast. 3 strings to go after this. On the bonus, in the pocket again, has the hay bale, the pack of 5. These go about 31% for pro bowlers that would. 114 through 9, up 9 in the match. Nice effort. Has the 4 to the left, the 8 to the right. 2 pinners go about 51% for pro bowlers that would, according to Spread Eagle Production stats. And missed it. We tied the second string with no points. He leads by 9 after 2 strings. He's at 239 through 2, 117 and 122. And as Justin Scally would say, Bob, we have a ball game. 239 to 230. The number 5 seed, defending champ Sean Taylor, leads number 6 seed Steve Renaud Jr. A great match here as always in the ACST playoffs. First box, third string, Steve Renaud Jr. Head pin a 3-2 split. 2-4-7 left, 6-10 on the right. Gets 3 the unconventional way. And leaves up the 2 to the left, the 6 to the right. And does get 149 bucks to start the third. 108 and 122 his first 2 strings. 3 spares in the first, 3 spares and 2 strikes in the second. Here's a good ball again. Another 2-1 split. More of a mini split this time. Wood to help maybe. The 5 in the middle, 9 to the right, 7 to the left. Nice bid. Oh, I thought he had that. 7 left side, 9 to the right. All you can do in these situations is probably just pin as well as you can. He gets an 8 for a field goal there. 17 through 2 in the third of 5. Your thoughts so far, Bob, in the match?
Yeah, I mean, talking about the 8s, I think that's the fourth or fifth time Stevie's had an 8, and that's the difference. You know, Stevie had five marks in the last game. Sean only had 4, but they tied, and those 8s added up to a.
Steve gets a break on the head pin hit. 3 for 3 in the head pin hit to start the third. As the 3 pin to the right. Without Wood, these convert 72% for pro bowlers. Spread Eagle Production stats. For a spare, yes. 7th spare of the match to go with 2 strikes. And that was an 8, Sean, that second box. That's all set. That's all set. Yep. 27 the ball through 3. On the spare fill. Nice ball. Breaks the 10 pin. Can he get to the 5? Yes! A delay of a call. Delay of game call. And that'll be a strike on spare. 3 strikes in the match to go with 7 spares. 37 through 3, 47 plus 2 through 4. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Pro Division Semifinals, Southern Conference. First ball on the strike, 4 from right, the 1, 3, 6, and 10. Does the wood help you, Bob, when you have wood in the 4 behind there for you?
On that one, it may not though. You gotta watch that. That head pin has to take out between the head pin and the ball.
Oh, he cut it! What were you saying, Bob?
He had to swing it right past it. He had to get that 1 pin into the 3 pin without hitting the wood.
Beautiful shot. Spare, strike, spare in the third string. 57 through 4, 67 out plus 1. The number 6 seed trying to punch his way into the conference finals. Sean Taylor up by 9 in the match coming in. Sails right and gets 3. Sean a 117 to 122 has 4 spares in each string. Nice bid there, almost. That's the kingpin, the 5 pin left up. And both bowlers doing a great job on their single pins. That's pro bowling. 10 after 1 here in the third of 5 for Millis. Up 10 in the match right now, but up against a 67 plus 1/2. Steve Renaud, after 17 through 2, piles on 50 plus 1 in the last 3. Thin hit. Still mixing and matching. As the 6 and 9 and the 7 to the left. 4 pieces of wood. Both balls explosive fastballs. Both throwing the low to mid 40s.
Yes. Yeah, Taylor, as you can see on the scoreboard up there, when it hits the pins for Sean, it's going 36, but comes out of his hand at closer to 44. With Steve, he throws a straighter ball that starts off at about 42.
Missed the wood for a spare and gets an 8 instead. 18 after 2 here in the third. Up 1 in the string, up 10 in the match. But here comes the flurry from Steve Renaud Jr. A spare, strike, spare. The winner of this match goes to the conference finals against Justin Waters or Scott Douglas. We'll have that for you next on the ACST Facebook page, Bowling Nerd Network, and Candlepin Chat. We'll sign off in between matches. Sean with the 1, the 8, and the 10. 3 pieces of wood. How about Keith Beaupre that day? Justin Scally with the call. 194 in that first string against Bruno DeFeo. Nice ball. Oh, almost. What a try. Keith broke the Riverwalk record. It was a 195. Nick Norcross actually has the ACST high single of 195. 10 for Taylor. 28 through 3. Down 9 in the string. Tied in the match. Up against a strike and a spare, though. Keith Beaupre on fire. Had that clinching shot in the Pro Series playoffs in the semifinals.
He's done in the last couple of weeks. He's won the King of the Kings. He's his team Academy 3 took the Friday Pro Series. And he's advanced all the way to the the quarter. What's that? He's in the quarterfinals there in the Northern Conference.
Yeah, semifinals for a spare. Missed it. Got to break that first ball. Up with the 1 and 3. Caught the 3. So Steve Renaud Jr. has to lead in the match. Taylor 10, good pinning, 38 through 4, looking for his first mark. At 8 in the first 2 strings, 4 spares each. It's down 19 in the string. It's down 10 in the match, up against a spare. There's a good ball there. Oh, almost a strike. Looked like it's going to be a triangle. A wobbling 10-pin. Could really use his mark, and he missed it to the left. Knew it right away. It's a tougher shot for righties. And Paul Grant special missed the second, make the third. 40 at half without a mark, good pinning. But he trails by 19 in the string, down 10 in the match, plus a ball from number 6 seed Steve Renaud halfway through the match for Millis MA, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference semifinals. Renaud Jr. gets a break. Strike! Spare strike, spare strike. Wow! 77.5, 87 plus 2 through 6. Insane. Goes left, gets 4, maybe 5. 4 it is. Bundle of 6. For another one. Oh, that looked good. Did a right turn Clyde. Didn't go left that time. Clint Eastwood reference to every which way but loose. 96.5. 9. Sorry, 77.5, 96 through 6. And a 9 box, 105 through 7. Steve Renaud Jr. on fire here in the third. Goes right and has the 4 spin left, the 1, 2, 4, and 7. Steve with 8 spares and 4 strikes in the match. 2 strikes in the second, 2 here in the third. Off the wall, almost. Just fell short of the 7-pin. Good bid. $10, 115 through 8. I've covered him several times this year at CPL mainly. He's done a lot of these 4 marks in a row featuring spare, strike, or strike, spare. At least 3 times between that and the Friday Night Pro League. A dangerous bowler, as is Sean Taylor.
That's right. Well, I thought.
Nice ball, 9.
I thought your interview with Sean at CPL in his last match was really telling because it's a shorter approach there.
And he nails it for a spare. 125 and a ball in the 9th. 5th mark of the string. Steve bowls out of Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. And goes thin on the right, just 3 that time. 128 through 9 in the 3rd of 5. First of 2 matches today here in Millis. Renaud goes left that time. These are the 1 and the 9, 3 pieces of wood. 3 spares in the first, 3 spares and 2 strikes in the second and third. And gets an 8 that time. Ball's coming back, and it stays an 8. 136, 3rd string for the number 6 seed. What a performance. 366 through 3. It's a 122 average, the 115 league bowler in the ACST. Was as high as 119 for 1 week during the season. Tailed off the last 6 or 7 weeks and lost the division to Ed Woodside, but then won the round against Ed Woodside, 6 versus 3 in the first round. Sean Taylor throwing a great ball, 48 half, no marks, good pinning. Needs to get a couple here. 3 or 4 to help. A slanted 4 pin on the left side. That's the 4 horsemen plus the 9 and the 10. 2 pieces of wood. Nice bid. Leaves up the 2 pin. Up against a 77 half. Steve Renaud Jr. And gets a 10. Again, great pinning, 58 through 6. Despite only hitting the head pin twice in the first 6 boxes. He's down 38 in the string, 29 in the match. Sean is capable of doing the same thing that Steve Renaud Jr. did, though.
That's right. If you go back and watch his final from last year, I think John Winchell put up 2 or 3 strikes in his first.
He had 9, game, right? Double strike, 3 strikes, and 96 half. John Winchell in that for ACST playoff last year finals.
Had the privilege of bowling with him several times this year. Doubles and triples are routine for him. So I'm surprised so far he doesn't have any strikes today.
4 spares in the first, 4 in the second. Looking for his first here. Hasn't got one yet. A 9. 67 through 7. And 3rd of 5. He in week 18 against the number 1 seed Justin Waters, he came back with 4 or 5 boxes to go and won the match by 2 pins. Thrilling match on Spread Eagle Productions. Head pin that time, a 3-2 split. Goes right. As the 4-7 left, the 3 to the right, trying to get the short 2 here. He gets a 9, 76 to 8. Need a couple of marks to get the total striking distance. It's down 39 in the string, 30 in the match. Up against 21 in the next 2. There's a good head pin hit. Has the chance now. Almost a strike. Almost pulled it off. Has the 6 pin. Pinning really well, but only 4 times in the head pin in 9 boxes, but pinning really well. And he gets his first mark, the 3rd, much needed. 9th mark of the match. 86 in the ball. Love his first hammer here. In the pocket, left side, has the 5-7-10. A boatload of wood. 93 through 8. Down 35 in the string, 26 in the match. Nice ball, spare! What a shot that was! Second mark in a row, 103 in the ball in the 10th. Finding the head pin a little bit more in the second half. Give a big fill and gets 7. Strong finish, a 110, third strength for the number 5 seed and defending champ Sean Taylor. He's at 349 through 3. And Steve Renaud Jr. leads after 3 strings, 2 more to go, 366 to 349. Number 6 leads number 5. Steve Renaud Sr. here.
Hey,
Steve
Paul,
Renaud,
how you doing?
Tough loss yesterday against Jordan Britt, the number 7 seed.
Thank you. It was a really good match. Jordan really brought his A game, made a few really fantastic shots. I'm real happy for him. Yeah, he seems to be a real nice gentleman, and I wish him the best of luck in the upcoming match against Danny Finn.
Well, I've always said you're definitely a class act and definitely a role model, a great teacher of the game. As Reno's open to start the 4th.
Thank you, Paul. It's very nice of you to say that. I really appreciate that. Thanks for having me. What a great match we have going on today with Sean Taylor and my son Steve and Renaud Jr. It's a close match, only 16, 17 pin difference right now.
17. Yep. It's 9 to start the 4th to 5 for Millis. Paul Grant, Bob Lee, and Steve Renaud Sr. with you from Ryan Film Amusements. Another match after this. Doubleheader is now split in 2 as Renaud gets 8. Leaving up the 3 and the 6. You hit the head pin really well yesterday. You punched out a lot. A lot of tough breaks.
There was a lot of good object pin hits that didn't carry, but that is part of the game.
And there's a spare for Renaud. 3 spares in the first, in the second, and the third. 1 here in the 4th. 19 in the ball through 2. Tell us about one of your favorite moments of your career. You have so many to choose from. After this bonus ball. As he gets 7 on the head pin, 26 through 2 in the 4th to 5. Wait for the shot here, Steve.
Steven's bowling really well right now. He's right on the object. He's throwing a good ball.
Front of the spare. Oh, thought he had that one.
Kind of reminded me of myself yesterday. Just blowing out the front one.
One of the highlights.
Get to 10.
One of the highlights of your career.
It probably would be winning the world championship with my father in 1990. It doesn't get any better than that. We both bowled in the championship match. It came down to the last few frames. It was a fantastic match against one of the top main teams of that season, and that's probably my most favorite. But just being able to bowl with my dad, and now I have a chance to bowl with my son, that's special of itself.
10 bucks, 36 to 3 as a check mark here. For a spare, chopped out 1.
A little heavy again, a little heavy on that shot. But he's hitting the object, and hopefully he'll remember that. It's a very tight match.
Tough 7 there. 43 through 4. Steve Renaud Sr. here. Steve, I think you really have a Hall of Fame resume. I hope you get your justice, your due.
Thank you, Paul. I keep my fingers crossed.
Half west to right.
We'll have to wait and see on that. Maybe someday I'll get my shot. There's a lot of other great Candlepin bowlers that probably deserve to be in there far more than I do. But whoever they put in truly deserves to be there from year to year, and you can only be happy for them and their families when they get that call.
Nice 9 for Steve Renaud Jr. A 52 half in the 4th to 5 from Ryan Film Amusements, Millis, Mass. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinals. The winner of this match will face the winner of next match live here at Ryan's. Number 1 seed Justin Waters or number 7 seed Scott Douglas in a thrilling upset over slightly older brother Tim Douglas.
Yeah, that was the battle of the Douglases, that's for sure.
Taylor down 17 in the match. Starts off with a half Wester left, the 2 and the 8. My least favorite shot. What's your least favorite shot, Steve?
I don't have a least favorite shot, but when I'm hitting the object pin, like the head pin, and throwing a bunch of spread eagles in a row, that's when it gets frustrating. I can deal with 1, maybe even 2, but when you're getting 3 or 4 of them within a course of a string, that's when it gets frustrating.
A tough 5 to Sean Taylor to start the 4th. Down 4 in the string, 21 in the match. Plenty of time left. Sean like your son is a big fireballer, can explode in a heartbeat.
I'm going to be bowling with both these gentlemen this coming weekend at the World Mixed Team Championship at the Academy Lanes in Bradford, Massachusetts. Both Sean and Steven are teammates this coming weekend, along with Jonathan Boudreau, Johnny Winchell, AJ Stockton, Laura Doffler, and Tina Ward. We won the event in 2018 with a similar group, but just a couple different pieces. These guys got a great chance this year to compete with all the best bowlers in the game. It's going to be an awesome event.
We'll have coverage live that day as Taylor gets a 9, 14 through 2, down 12 in the string, 29 in the match. That's going to be live on Bowling Nerd Network starting at 4 p.m. on Friday. 5 matches Friday, 10 on Saturday, 6 on Sunday as he gets a Caleri.
It really is. It's just going to be a fantastic weekend. You got all the best coming to one place, both male and female. It doesn't get any better than that. It's for me. It's my second favorite week of the year, other than the men's worlds. I think that's always been my true favorite.
Nice effort by Taylor. He's up the 8-pin. And gets a 9, 23 through 3 here in the 4th to 5 for Millis. Down 13 in the string, 30 in the match. Plenty of time left.
Sean laboring a little here. We're going to have to see how he responds to it. Sean's a very level-headed. He's got a good temperament. He'll battle through it.
That's the 5, 9, and 10.
He needs to get a break, though. Again, that was a beautiful pocket shot. Tough leave.
Try to sweep it over. He's up to the wall with discount, the 5 and 10.
It's not as hard as it looked, that shot. It's not as hard as it looks. See, you got a couple of different ways you can hit the 5-pin and make it. You can hit it full. You can hit it on the outside.
Gets a 9, 32 through 4. Slow start here. Down 11 in the string, 28 in the match. Plenty of time left, though.
Still got 6 big frames ahead of him. He's just gonna continue to battle through whatever he's going through right now. He's just getting some tough breaks.
There's a good ball there, but a goal post, 7-10 leave.
Another head pin hit.
3 pieces of wood. How you playing the wood here, Steve?
Probably going to go up top somewhere. I like around the cap area. He could hit it on the side with the ball taking the 10-pin and maybe the wood sweeping across. So there is a couple of shots that he could do here.
Oh, what a shot for a spare! Needed that one. 42 half, down 10 the string, 27 the match. We can cut it into the teens with a good fill when he comes up next. Paul Grant, Bob Lee, Steve Renaud Sr. from Ryan Film Amusements.
That was a big mark for Sean there, just to get him going again.
Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Pro Division Southern Conference, semifinals. Triangle plus the 3-pin to the right.
That's a tough shot.
Would you?
Because it's all about playing the
would
single
you,
pin
would you
and trying
try,
to cut the pin over.
Would you try to cut the 3-pin over?
I'd be trying to cut the pin over. Exactly.
That's what he's trying and won't go. Would you go left inside or right of that 3-pin?
I would go on the outside towards the 10-pin and try to cut the pin into the pins.
And gets a 9. 61 through 6 in the 4th to 5.
The key to any shot is to hit the object pin. You could hit it on the right side or the left side and have it carry and make the shot. It could come off the wall. But the key to making any spares is to hit the object. Hopefully you hit it where you want it, but the key is to hit the object pin, and good things will happen when you're doing that.
3, 6, 10, and 7 for spare. Good effort. Again, goal post. No wood this time.
You stack.
Go for the shore 1. Have you made the 7-10 before without wood?
I made it once in my life for a $10. I was bowling on a Friday night, my Friday night league with my dad, and played the 10-pin, and something came out of the pit and took the 7, made it for a $10, made it one time.
9 box there. 79. Make that 70 through. Make that 70 through 7. Get the scoreboard corrected now. 70 through 7.
You guys are laboring a little right now.
The triangle, 45% conversion rate, according to Spread Eagle Production stats for pro balls that wood. And he gets
nice
it.
Shot.
Second spare of the string. He's got 11 in the match to go with 4 strikes. 18 the ball through 8.
That was a nice shot because he hit it right where he wanted to. That was a well-placed ball.
He's told me many times, I've asked him in a head-to-head match in your prime, he said you kick his butt. On the bonus strike! On spare! 5 strikes in the match. put together a spare strike in that second string. Make that third string, rather. 136 third string. 90 through 8, 100 plus 2 through 9. When he's in that
Come
pocket,
alive here on the
when
end.
he's in that pocket, he's dangerous.
Throws a nice hard,
As
strong
most pro
ball.
bowlers are.
And he's accurate.
It's the 1, 3,
Just
6,
like
and
many
10.
of the top bowlers, you know, they throw a really well-placed ball. They're very accurate. Some of them throw a little harder than others, but it's all about hitting the object, hitting your spots. When you're doing that, again, like I said earlier, good things happen.
8 in the fill. 108 through 9 and a 10. Strong finish, 118, fourth string for the number 6 seed, Steve Renaud Jr. It's at 484 through 4. And Chantel's got some work to do. He's on a spare, though. 42 in the ball, down 27 in the match. So needs 145 to tie the match with one string to go after this.
Well, Sean's got an opportunity to load this mark up, hopefully big. He's looking for 7, 8, 9, or 10, and continue marking. There is a small opening here for him to get over that 118 that Steven threw and maybe gain a few pins. This is a tight match.
7 in the fill, 49.5. Has the 1, 2, and the 8 behind the 2 pin for a spare. Looks good, and he's got it.
Nice shot.
$59 in the ball through 6.
Reset, Sean. That's the start he wanted. Got a nice break off the quarter pin. Nice backdoor set, 3-pin leave, and he was all over it. Made the spare. Exactly the start he wanted. He's looking for a really big ball here. Oh,
And pins keep falling down here.
Machine.
Sean's been bowling for over 31 years. His father got him interested, took him bowling every Saturday morning as a kid prior to joining the league. And he's a great bowler. Multiple-time international state and youth champion. 2020 ACST Pro champion. Nate Lees won the first year. John Winchell won the second year. Sean Taylor won last season. And needs a big string, a big fifth string to get in the conference finals here.
I've known Sean since he was just a little kid. He used to come watch me bowl at the Fairway Sports World in Natick in 1991. As a young man, his parents are here today. We were talking about it. And now to watch him bowl as an adult, I'm very proud of him.
On the spare, almost a strike, has the 3 and the 6 to the right. 67 through 6. Trimming the lead for another mark. Missed the object pin. Missed opportunity. The 2-pinners look so easy. They only go about 51% for pro bowls, not wood.
He looked just a little off balance on that throw. It caused him to miss the shot, I believe.
$10, 77 through 7. Up 7 in the string. Down 10 in the match, but up against a spare and a strike from Steve Renaud Jr. Number 5 versus number 6. Number 5 in trouble right now. Plenty of time left, though. As the 1, 3, 7, and 10. 2 pieces of wood. Are you splitting the uprights here? Or are you going outside the head pin to the left?
Well, the way his ball breaks, if he hits it on the outside, on the left side, the ball will take the 7. But he's looking to hit the pocket. I would be aiming for the pocket. Try to run him down, let the head pin sweep over into the 7 pin.
Yes, the 1 and the 7 left here.
Oh, nice.
And
nice
pretty shot for a 10. 87 through 8 in the 4th of 5. It's down 20 in the match. Up against a strike fill here, though.
Paul, you've seen a lot of matches lately. Any predictions on which woman will take the high average in the upcoming mixed teams this weekend? You think Maddie Kelly?
They're loaded.
Amanda Carroll? I know
they're
they're two of the favorites.
They're loaded. Their team's loaded. Yeah, you never know.
You got a favorite?
I usually
You've
don't.
been watching a lot of matches.
I usually don't pick sides. I don't want to cause trouble. For a spare, he got it. What a shot that was! Wow. A 2-1 split. Third spare of the string. 97 the ball through 9. They asked me.
Great shot.
They asked me. I was on the first live podcast, The Approach with Danny Finn, Jerry Seaholm, and Corey Lisi, and they asked me who would I pick for mixed team. I hate put in the spot because I'm not taking sides, but
It's all right to have your favorite. I've had my favorites through the years.
on the bonus it goes right. And gets a break, steals 8, has the 1 and the 7. 105 through 9. Really could use this mark.
Ooh, he got it.
And he's got it! 3 spares in a row. Or 2 spares in a row, correction. Four in the string. He had 4 in the first, 4 in the second, just 1 in the third, 4 here in the fourth. On the bonus, goes right and gets 7. Into with a 122, fourth string. It looked like he was going to lose some pins. He takes it by 4, and he trails by 13 with 1 string to go. In the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference semifinals, Paul Grant, Bob Lee, Steve Renaud Sr. A great match as always here in the ACST. Right after this, we'll sign up for a few minutes and have the number 1 seed, Justin Waters, against number 7 seed, Scott Douglas. Renaud starts the 5th with a check mark. 5 pins to the right, 247 to the left, 1 piece of wood. 484 to 471. Steve Renaud Jr. leads by 13 coming in. And missed it to the left. Just missed by an inch.
Only 13 pins separate these bowlers. It's going to be a great finish.
Yeah, Sean has made a big comeback against Justin Waters. Like I said, week 18.
I love watching Justin Waters bowl.
Yeah.
He's
Good smooth ball.
Yeah.
Has a golf ball, does golf for a living.
Everything. I just think
He's a
he
good
does
golf
everything
swing.
right. He's got a great form. Very, very balanced. Just throws an awesome ball.
9 for Renaud to start the 5th. And here's a diamond. For a spare. Oh, he tried. And right on for 10. Pins are a premium now, 19 through 2 here in the 5th. Should there be a tie after the string, which would only be fitting, it'd be a full 1-string roll-off.
That'd be the right thing to do.
Have you ever been part of
Especially
it?
when everything's considered based on total pinfall.
When you were on TV in your heydays, he drops down, it breaks up the split, has the triangle, the 5 to the left, the 3, 6 to the right after the shot, Steve. Have you ever had a tie on, after the shot, a tie on TV for a roll-off? 2-box roll-off on TV?
Only one time.
For a spare, yes!
Nice shot.
29 the ball through 3 here in the 5th. Final string of the match.
Only on the Candlepin Challenge, that was a show that Dan Murphy was one of the hosts. I tied against Dave Dupree, and we had to go into extra frames, and I ended up losing.
2 boxes?
2 boxes, I believe, yes. That was the only time that I can recall.
6 on the fill for Steve Renaud Jr. 35 through 3. Has the 2-4 left, the 6-10 to the right, 2 pieces of wood.
It goes. The wood could help.
Looks good. Will it go? Almost. What a try. 6 pin left up. Has 2 pieces of wood. Guarding that pin.
Every pin important. That third ball is so important. Never give up on it.
10.
Never throw it away. I tell everyone, don't ever throw that third ball
You never
away.
know how many times you've seen a team lose by 1
Every
pin.
adds up. It really does.
45 through 4. I've been playoff match. We lost one time by 1 pin. In the World Tournament last year, a team lost by 1 pin in the on a tiebreaker. You never know.
No, so
Steals 8. Has the 1 and the 2. Sean Taylor storming back. He was down 30 at one point. And now down 13 after 4. Renaud trying to keep the pressure on with the spare. And he's got it. 55 half plus 1 for the number 6 seed, Steve Renaud Jr. Trying to punch his ticket into the conference finals against our next match, Justin Waters or Scott Douglas. Sean Taylor has other thoughts as he starts his 5th string, down 13.
that's a solid half for Steven.
Sean's made several appearances on New England Candlepin's TV show growing up. Enjoys hockey and golf when he's not bowling. And has the world discount to 5 and 10. Go ahead, Steve.
See if he can keep the momentum going. He finished with those two fabulous marks in the last string. We'll see if he can keep that going here to start this 5th and final game.
122 ACST average during the 18-week season. Trying to kick it over. Oh, that looked good. Wouldn't go.
Solid ball. Good attempt.
That's all you can do, right? Just does that discourage you?
ball
Does that
there.
discourage you as a bowler and sometimes throw you off on the next ball? Do you lose focus sometimes on that?
No, not when it only happens. Again, when you're having a tough day, if it's happening consecutively over and over, then it can be frustrating. That doesn't bother him. He's going to grab his 9 or 10. He's going to move on to the next box. He's throwing a good ball right now.
9 to tie here in the fifth, but down 13 the match. In the pocket, has another split. This time it's the 2 on the left, 10 to the right. 3 pieces of wood. Could raise this mark. Trying to kick it over. Will it go? Oh, he does get it! Incredible shot for a spare! We've got a match. 19 the ball through 2. Up against a spare 6 in the third box. The defending champion trying to get its way back to the finals in the conference. The winner of the Southern Conference.
Great match from start to finish so far.
I've been blessed by a lot of matches. My match has been close.
Another
Oh, nice ball strike! His first strike of the match on spare! That was huge! The crowd goes wild! 29 through 2. 39 plus 2 through 3. Wow! Couldn't have picked a better time for his first strike.
If you're a Candlepin bowling fan, this is what you want to see.
For a double, a Bob Lee Spread Eagle Productions. For great Candlepin
How
bowling,
many times does that happen?
many times. For great Candlepin bowling,
He's the pin here.
subscribe free on YouTube to Spread Eagle Productions. Spread Eagle Productions free on YouTube. Oh, a tough break 4. Yikes. Momentum killer.
Dropped the ball. He was a little off balance. Ended up going right down the hole.
Didn't slow it down. Is that why? Just a little anxious there in the shot.
Could have been.
4 Phil. Look at this comeback at 9. Heck of an out. 43 through 3, 52 through 4. The lead is down to 6. He's up against a spare, though.
That was a great out after having that tough shot. Picking up 9. Getting the 9 frame was really big. See how he finishes here.
Goes left, gets 5. It has good pieces of wood here, Steve, to help out. It's the 1, 3, 7, 9, and 10. Got to go right in between the 1 and the 3.
Gonna go right in the pocket.
Looks good, and it won't carry. Just a little too heavy on that. 7, 9 left up. Go for the short 1 here.
Well, depending on what Steven gets for a fill, they're going to be about even at the half, which will mean Steven will hold on to roughly that 13-pin lead with 5 frames to go.
Sean got stuck in that one. 8 box, 60 half. He's at 5 in the string, down 8 in the match with Steve Renaud Jr. working a spare on lane 20. Final 5 boxes. First of 2 matches here tonight. The Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Southern Conference Semifinals. Paul Grant, Bob Lee, Steve Renaud Sr. here with you live in Millis, Mass. On the bonus, Wood's coming back and gets a gift there, gets 8, but has the 7-9 split. 3 pieces of wood to help. 63 half.
Going at the 7 with the wood on the right or the left.
It's up 16 in the match.
Steven was asking me where I liked the shot.
Try and kick it over. Oh, I thought he might cap it to the right.
That was a good
Oh, almost got it. Oh, the ball's still there, but it won't get there. What a try. That ball has to be removed in play.
Go get that ball.
Steve will off duty to get back to work here, trying to clear that ball there. And almost stole it. That's good news for Sean Taylor. These two battled great in the first match of the season, 8 and 6. Steve winning 2 strings by 1 pin and 1 by 3. By 2 rather, and won the total, lost the total. Winning 4 or 5 strings, lost the total, won 8 to 6. If Steve Renaud would have faced Justin Waters in the conference finals, he went 4-10 during the regular year, but that doesn't matter in the playoffs. Matt Susi was 0-14 against Josh Daly and beat Josh Daly 603 to 596 in his quarterfinal match. So all the stats are out the window in the playoffs. Reno at 10, 73 through 6 in the final string of the match.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
Good hit there. Has another split. This time it's the 2 to the left, the 6 to the right. He beat Ed Woodside in the first round handily.
I think he's going to hit the 2-pin. Oh, he missed it.
Missed the object pin.
10's a big. Got to go get the 10.
Steve from Revere, Mass. His whole life. High single 191, high triple 464, has a high 5 of 724, a 10, 83 through 7, high 10 of 1352, high 20 of 2453. He was a runner-up of the 2009 World Singles, has 1 Pro Series title and 5 WNCA Tour championships. In the pocket there, 9-10 strike! 93 plus 2 in the 8th. 6th strike of the match. "13 spares, 6 strikes in the match."
Well, he's got 16 extra pins right now working with, plus whatever he puts on this fill.
He has a post here, working a strike on lane 20.
He was leading 13 going into the string. He picked up 3 pins at the half. That's 16 pins.
Trying to kick it over. On the pocket, almost. 4
9.
pin left up. Huge 9 fill though, 102 through 8.
That's a big 9 because that puts him up 25 now. He's going to make Sean.
10. 112 through 9. He made it to the Al Johnson's Candlepins for Cancer TV show and lost to Rich Myrick. Speaking of Candlepins for Cancer, any lemon drop you get, please donate $1 to Al Johnson's Candlepins for Cancer, or any lemon drop. And goes right and gets 6 as the 1, 2, 9, and 10. 1 piece of wood. Terrific match here in Millis. First of 2 broadcasts. We'll sign up after this match. Talk to the winning bowler first. And it's Justin Waters and Scott Douglas. 108 was his lowest string in the first. And gets a 9. 121, 5th string for the number 6 seed. 605. He lost 613 to 606 against Sean Taylor in the regular season matchup. Sean's got some work to do. Needs 74 to tie for overtime, 75 to win. Very capable of doing it. At 60 half, he's open.
Sean needs a few marks.
And a lemon drop. There's $1 for Al Johnson's Candlepins for Cancer. Not the time to get that. Trying to bounce back. Oh, good comeback, almost. That would have been good of his first ball. It's going to need at least 3 marks, maybe 4. 10. 70 through 6, down 3 in the string. Down 19 in the match. Needs some marks. Left side gets a break, has the 1, 3, and the 7. Try to pick it up. What a try, almost. He might need a double.
Sean's going to need 3 marks on the end.
Gets a 10. 80 through 7. He's down 16 in the match, but up against a strike here, 9. Needs 54 in 3 boxes. He can do it without a double. Bounces it.
Tough ball.
Dropped the ball too soon that time. Only gets
Sean
4.
needs to pick up about 25 extra.
Nice bid. Won't go as the 6 and 9. Needs a double now.
He's going to need a double now.
Defending champ in trouble here in the 5th.
Had a couple tough balls there.
8. 88 through 8 here in the 5th. Needs 46 to tie, 47 to win. Needs a double. With a big fill. Needs one here.
He's got a mark. He's gonna throw 1 mark. He needs a double. He's still got the 10th frame.
Yep.
To throw a triple on
7, 8, 9. Wood needs to convert. And good try. Won't go.
That's gonna do it.
10. 98 through 9. Steve Renaud Jr., the number 6 seed, advances to the conference finals in the Southern Conference of the ACST Pro Division.
It was a good match.
Another lowest seed wins.
Another great match.
That's 14 of 19 matches now. The lowest seed has won. 2 had better records, being the lowest seed, but by seeding, the lowest seed has won 14 of 19 now. Amazing. We'll talk to Steve Renaud Jr. after the match.
It was nice talking with you today, Paul.
You too, Steve Renaud
Thanks for having
Sr.
me.
Nice, thanks for having me. 10 for Sean Taylor. Good effort, 109. Steve Renaud Jr. takes it 605 to 579. Steve Renaud Jr. is going to the conference finals. He'll play the winner of our next match. Justin Waters or Scott Douglas, number 1 versus number 7. Let's talk to Steve Renaud Jr. Steve, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sean had the early lead. You came back strong. That you put that cluster of 4 marks
Yeah,
in that strike,
just
spare,
battle.
strike. I always teach you about that. Strike, spare, strike, spare. You've done it so many times since I've known you. That was the big difference in the match.
Yeah, all it took was one string. That was really the difference. Everything else was close. That was the only string that wasn't close. You know, that was the one that made the difference. He bowled good. I can't say nothing bad.
So you've knocked out a 3 seed, now a number 5 seed. 14 out of 19 matches now between the pro and semi-pro, won by the lower seeds. And you knock out
I don't feel like I'm a lower seed.
you knock out the defending champ. Well, you had the lead most of the season. You tailed off the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, right. I had a rough last 5-6 weeks in the season.
It's a whole new season when the playoffs start.
Playoffs,
So
exactly.
now you get to play the winner of the next match. We'll sign up in just a moment. Come back for a second match. Justin Waters and Scott Douglas. Your thoughts on that match?
Good luck to the both of them. You know, see either one of them in the next round.
Congratulations, Steve. Well fought, hard fought victory. So Steve Renaud Jr. goes to the conference finals, the Pro Division Southern Conference. For Bob Lee and Paul Grandstand, so long for now. We'll see you in a few minutes with our second match. Justin Waters, number 1 seed against number 7 seed Scott Douglas. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in a few minutes.